You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Now, I know that doggone StreamYard, after increasing their prices on us, ain't jacking around with my doggone theme song.
Oh, no, they didn't.
It sounded all choppy and messed up, but it's okay. It's okay. What's up, Charlie?
It's good, child. You know, the show got to move on, but I didn't hear no choppy. I was over here I was just getting it. I love her so much.
I don't know. Maybe it sounds different from the others. I don't know, but yeah, it sounded really messed up to me, like it was skipping and shit. But what's up, Melissa? Hey, Mel, how you been? Long time no see. I hope all is well with you and the fam. But hey, come on in. Oh, you said you heard it fine on your phone? Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it's my computer. My computer is like, I did just plug it in because it had went dead while I was out and about in the streets. And so I had to come straight home, plug it in. So it's literally, it's plugged in, but it's literally was dead. So maybe that could be it too. But it's charging right now. But yeah, so make sure you guys come on in, like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table. If you are new here, feel free to also hit that membership button. And also, if you want to donate to the commentary, feel free, $sign the Hood Table 402. Now, Charlotte, great, you tired, girl?
Girl, I know, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of running all over these streets, child, and seeing them Footzes all over these streets, child.
What they say? You know what? I ain't gonna go there. Oh,
you know, God. He got them Flintstone feet, child. That's why I'm tired, man. He been running everywhere, so have I.
It's like every other place I go, every other video, I see the same toes.
Child, I even finally found that kid I was talking about on very curious that he can get for $7.88 at Walmart.
Girl, I can. You know what? Them can't be his Footz. They can't. Charlie, they can't.
They is though, child. They is.
They can't not.
You know, they was also talking about he had but one sock on, one sock off, and the socks didn't even match, child.
Charlie, they can't not. You know why I say that?
What?
Because ain't no way in hell I would be anywhere with my Footz out looking like that. I would have on like 5 pair of socks because them motherfuckers is cutting socks. Okay? I would have on like 5 pair of socks to make sure nobody saw my Footz looking like that. That's why I said it ain't no way them could be his Footz. I'm just saying, like, me personally, would you go anywhere with your feet looking like that? On a trip to out of town?
You ain't, if I knew, because he knew weeks in advance he was going, right? I'm going to go in there in that bathroom, even if I can't afford a pedicure, right? I'm going to go in that bathroom in there. I'm going to clean these Footzes up. I'm going to put some lotion on them. I'm going to make them look right. I'm going to paint my toenails before I go. Bring the nail polish with me. So just in case I need a touch up, child, because, I can't.
You always got to bring your polish with you. Even if you got your nails done, even when I used to get my nails done before I really got into doing, customizing cakes and shit, I stopped wearing nails because, making frosting and the colors and all that, coloring my nail, they're messing up my pedicures and stuff. So I stopped wearing nails. But when I used to wear nails, I would be like, okay, sometimes I would buy like the same main color at the salon. I'd be like, oh, I like that color. Let me get that. Just in case, just in case. But with him, I want to know if has he ever heard of a pet egg? Do you know what a pet egg is?
Oh, that's a Puma stone, ain't it?
Yeah, well, they have the stone, but they also have the one that's like kind of like shaves your foot. It don't cut it or anything, but you like just like rub it back and forth.
For the
You know what I'm talking about? The
yeah,
pet
the
egg.
one that looked like it does for
It looks
the
like an egg and it's blue and white.
yeah. Yes,
Right.
it's for the calluses, ain't it?
Yes, yes, exactly what the fuck he got on his feet. Because if he bought one of them and then buy the Dr. Scholl's foot cream kit and use that, I'm telling you, every time, if we get out the tub. See, let me tell you something. People feet will get like that if you don't take care of them. Our feet, my feet, your feet, anybody's feet could get like that if you don't take care of them. So what I do is like once a month, because if you keep them touched up, you don't have to put so much effort into your feet. So even if you don't go to the pedicure place, like some people, they might not can afford it or they can't get it in their schedule. If you buy you one of those little foot things to put the little water in, you can put your own stuff in there. You can do your own feet at home. Do it like once a month. Just do something for you. Treat yourself if you can't go out and do it. But yeah, that Dr. Scholl's it got some treatment that'll get them foots right and that pet egg. I'm trying to told you. I'm trying to told you. Either that or go to the pedicure because I had said before I have a homeboy who he's older too, older gentleman, and he been getting his feet done for years. Like him and his girl get their feet done together. She be getting all painted and all that. He just like just scrape them, clean them, touch them up, clip the toenails, whatever. Put some lotion on them. I'm out.
Girl, can I share my screen and show this equate for him?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hey,
show
Mary
you.
Carey. Girl, Mary Carey,
It.
y'all had me cracking up over there, Mary Carey. Y'all had me cracking up. Okay, what's this?
That's the kid child.
Yes.
See, it's got everything in it. He got his for his fingernails. He got the clippers. He got the stone. He got the little thing to go into the toenails. The one for in between the toes and the grinder.
Child, and thank you so much, Mel. Thank you for being a member for 50 whole months.
And it's $8, child. It's $8. Actually, $7.88.
Girl, that's what I heard Very Carey. I heard somebody on Very Carey say the same thing Mel just said, and that's that they need an electric sander on that, or either a saw just to cut the whole foot off. Just throw the whole foot away.
I just thought I had to show you. You can get them too, child. You can get them on Amazon for like $10, $15. The sander kinds and stuff for your feet. And the ones that do the calluses and get the corns off and everything.
He needs some of that baby oil that P. Diddy had up in his crib. 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. If one of them bitches decided to fall, 999 bottles of baby oil on the wall. He needs some baby oil. He needs some Vaseline, some baby oil, some blue grease. We put the little kids' hair, little black kids, they put that little blue grease in their hair. He needs some of that, some vegetable oil. It's
cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. I just can't believe he would go anywhere.
He needs some of that intensive gold bond healing.
And then not just the feet, like his knuckles, his hands, his knees, his elbows, his lips. I mean, everything Ashy on your neck, man, that's crazy.
His elbows and his kneecaps is actually something else is too. I'm just saying.
Man, you know what? I don't even. Every time I look at them foots, every time like laying on the ground on your stomach. Well, in the hotel on your stomach. No socks on, no shoes, and no foots looking like that. They didn't drag his ass for them feet. And this might explain why they say Lemon was in Ness's room and Shaquem was in Lemon's room. Because he would have slept in that bed one night. I know the sponsor is going to owe money for sheets, pillowcases, comforters, mattresses, carpet. He talking about he had all them damn towels in his first hotel. All them motherfucking bitches probably would have been cut the fuck up. There ain't no way that he wasn't cutting up shit in that damn hotel room.
Well,
Slicing and dicing.
They say he left his whole luggage in there because he didn't want to pay his bill.
And that's even crazier. Like, every time I hear somebody say something like that, I think back to how he would always say, I make $70-some an hour as an engineer. $70-something as an engineer, and you can't get your foot looked at.
And most hotels give you, that little bar soap. They give you the little lotion and the shampoo and conditioner, the little bitty bottles. He could at least use a little bit of it, child. I'm just saying. I know everyone I've stayed at give me the little sample stuff.
I won't even, if my dogs is looking rough, I'm not putting on no flip-flops and even going to the gas station. Have you ever been to the gas station or the grocery store or somewhere, and somebody is standing in front of you in the line, and all you see is cracks and peels and calluses and all across their foot, and they got on some house shoes or some slides?
And you ain't gonna see me like that. You ain't gonna catch me out on that in the streets like that.
Sneakers. I'm putting those. Ain't no way. Like, I hate when I see people with their feet looking like that outside in the public. Like, they don't know their feet look fucked up. It's just crazy. And then they showed the pictures of his hands, and his nails was all dirty and shit.
That lets you know he don't wash his hands, because here's the thing. That lets you also know he didn't shower. Because as soon as I get out of the shower, as soon as when I go to the bathroom and I wash my hands, my fingernails is clean, like white, clean. Like you can see under them. Now, sometimes, occasionally, if I'm out doing something like, in the garden, my fingernails going to get dirty. Obviously, that's normal, right? But all you got to do is go wash your hands, take that little fingernail thing I just showed and scrub up under them nails a little bit.
That's all. And even if you ain't got nothing to scrub under, take another nail and scrape the shit off and then wash your hands. But you know what? Very Carrie, I heard somebody over there at your chat tonight. I think it was Miss Tiva. Love me some Miss Tiva. But she said that she thinks it's a play that him and Lemon is into it again. Because, they fall out, then they back on, then they fall out and they back on. But if this is a play, would you go so far as to let people show them pics of you, Charlie?
Well, here's the thing. Lemon said he was going to release the Gambit last night. He did not fully. He only released those pictures. There's still stuff he supposedly knows that was on that laptop, he said. And then, he was supposed to have more that he was going to show. And then all of a sudden, people started popping up and he stopped doing his commentary. I'm like, y'all quit. No.
So more people start hitting the panel and he stopped talking about Shaquille and hey Buddha Bell, hey baby.
He was talking a little bit, but it was like he couldn't finish up some of the things that he was supposed to release. He was supposed to release some more photos.
Well, Melissa, I know Miss Tiva thinks so, but Melissa in the chat said it could be a play, and Very Carrie said it's possible it could be a play. Now, what I heard Miss Tiva say was, because of the fact that when they were now you know how it goes, Charlie. People be doing fuck shit out here. They don't want you to talk about it. At least they act like they don't want you to talk about it. Oh, you're jealous. Y'all just wish y'all had a sponsor. So everybody talking the shit, and then they get back, people talking the shit, and then it kind of dies down. And then the shit happened with VS and Reed, and no more talk about Vegas. And then all of a sudden this. So Miss Tiva, what she was saying was she think that they need to hype the Vegas shit back up again for the clicks and the views. So what do you think about that? What up, Rose, coming out? How you doing?
That is a very good one, because here's the thing. Now, Shaquille did supposedly, and I think I saw it. I think I got a screenshot of it somewhere. I don't know where. Show a picture that's supposed to be Lemon's behind, and I think, or it may have been Shaquille's behind or something. I don't know. It was one of them in red underwear. It wasn't like.
Was this her panties with handles or some shit?
Now, that's what they said. That's what he said on Jay Wilson. This was just like red boxers. You know what I'm saying? Like the boxer briefs, the red ones. I gotta find that screenshot, child. I gotta find that screenshot.
Because check this out. Like all of a sudden, Lemon sending peen pics to Tracy.
Oh no, they did that for real behind the scenes on the StreamYard. Yeah,
but that's content, right? That's still content, right?
Yep.
And then we got this. he's dropping all these pics Shakim. And even though they not salacious pics, they still show him in a bad light because I'm telling you, ain't no way. I would have looked at them Footz and been like, you ain't staying in this hotel. I don't know how the fuck you got here to Vegas, but you better find you another chef to get your ass another hotel. Or however you got that hotel or that plane ticket or whatever. ET phone home, you better call Tyrone. Somebody, because as soon as I would have saw them shoes come off and them socks, I'd be like, I ain't no way. It's something about feet that just makes my skin crawl when your feet look like that.
I know where I saw it now. It was over there at Sheffy's. When Sheffy was live, she was showing there was a screenshot and somebody was bent over and there was some underwear and you see somebody's booty. And I don't know if that's supposed to be, Shakim or Lemon, but I was like, okay, somebody's. And then Shakim did say red panties with handles. Wouldn't that be female draws or thongs?
And why would he be traveling with red pants? Like, is it because his clothes got confiscated because he didn't pay his hotel bill? And did he take those drawers from somebody else? Like a
No, he
woman?
said Shakim said that Lemon was wearing them.
Ha! Now you know this. Now come on now.
That's what Shakim said on Passes.
Now you know this. No, I ain't falling for that one now.
That's he was trying to salaciously say after all that when he got up on Passes that Lemon had on female panties and they had like strings or something. I'm like, it's either gonna be a thong.
It's a play.
It's a play. Because here's the thing.
Trying to get those clicks and views back up, and then they're gonna turn around and say, "Why y'all always got us in y'all mouth? Why y'all always, yeah."
If it wasn't a play, he would release what was on that laptop.
Child, yeah, what was on the laptop? That's what I want to know.
I do too.
What up, Noble? How you doing?
Somebody, I saw it in somebody else's in a very curious chat today. Miss Lavani was saying, ain't nobody really talking about there was supposed to be camera crews and there was supposed to be security.
Child. All that made up shit. I still don't believe that the sponsor at the last minute. Oh, I couldn't get the security team. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that shit, but I don't believe there was ever security. Mel said they are the most breaking up to make up ninjas I've ever seen. Enemies in the morning and friends again by the evening. Yep. And then you know what? Some people keep forgetting. Before the trip, Lemon and Ness kind of, fell out with Shakim. See, this is the weirdest part for me, Charlie. The weirdest part for me, like, if you fall out with somebody, like the way they supposedly fell out, and then next thing you know, he pops up and he's sleeping in y'all hotel room every night. And people feeding him and taking care of him.
Yeah, child, he didn't buy nothing really. I mean, he bought one hamburger, maybe a few things, but he was pretty much like living off them. Like, why didn't he get his own hotel room? Why did he, I know he got kicked out of that one because of Beasley, right? Because they reported him or did something, but that's what he said.
Got another hotel room. I would, me personally, I would have got another hotel room.
But here's the thing. How do we know that's true? Because why would the hotel keep Shakim's luggage, right? And he's trying to say that everybody calling and doing this is the reason he got kicked out, right? What if it's because he didn't pay that bill? Or he gave him a credit card and sometimes if you spend all the money off of it, like you'll have it on there. And so they'll be like, oh, okay. Or maybe they booked it or he booked it the day of something. And then the credit card declined after he left and they took, I don't know.
I really do think it probably was because he didn't pay that bill, because where was your clothes? I know he didn't go all the way to Vegas. Like they talking about he had garbage bags and grocery sacks. Where was your clothes? He up there trying on Lemon's clothes. They said there was Lemon's basketball pants. Where was your clothes?
That's what I want to know. Like they said that he had a blue suitcase when he first came, and then he just didn't have it no more.
It had to be because they confiscated. Because I've never, well, of course, I ain't never had that happen before. I don't even know anybody who's that happened to before. I remember a time when I forgot, girl. You know when the CDs was in real big time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people would travel with their big old CD cases, right? So I left one of my CD cases. I'm talking hundreds of CDs in that joint, right? And I panicked once I got home and realized I left that damn thing in the drawer. So I called the hotel. They were so nice. They ran up to the room. I was just lucky that they didn't book that room yet, but they actually mailed it back to me. Didn't
That was
even charge me.
nice.
Didn't even charge me. They mailed it back to me. I mean, it was hundreds of CDs in there. Because, you know, you can get like 4 or 6 or 8 in one sleeve. Then you flip it over and get some more in there. That whole thing was full. Like totally full. And I would have been just heartbroken to lose all those CDs. But and I got shit way back to the 80s and 90s when CDs first came out. But yeah. So that's the only thing I could see. Like he had a suitcase and he didn't have a suitcase. I don't know. Now, unapologetic QI. Just say QI. She said Queen Tulsa said that Shakim admitted to boot. What? You know what, QI? Did you hear that, Charlie? Have you heard this already, Charlie? Or is this the first time you've seen this too?
Now uh I heard that actually on Carrie's that they was talking about that Queen Tulsa been saying that, and Queen Tulsa was playing around with Lady Dimples, acting like Shakim, that she be telling him behind the scenes, and then she was messing with Just Krista, saying she talked to MV behind the scenes, and I was like, "Ooh, child, how many people are you behind the scenes with?" I heard, yeah, they said, well, some people was also talking about that's why they think that what Rebel Son said about him being musky, they think it was real, child, because he
Oh,
had
I
on the
saw
same
one look at
clothes.
them Footz. Boy, you know what? I'm about to call you Carrie Ray because I was just in her chat. But one look at them Footz and them fingernails, them elbows, head, elbows, knees and toes, knees and
Isn't
toes.
toes?
I'm telling you, like no way, no way. Mm-mm. And just think when he was in. Remember when he was in the first hotel room? No,
Oh,
no, no. It was the second hotel room because that was the real nice one, right?
yeah.
When he was talking about all the towels and stuff. And he said, how could somebody not be clean? He said, there ain't no way I should never be clean without when I got all these towels. Remember, everybody was tripped, like, why he so excited about bath towels? Like, don't you got bath towels at home? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to bath towels at a hotel, I do enjoy having, them giving us, more than we need. Because then you ain't got to call on them and wait on them and all that kind of shit. But just to think that one thing that he said right there was, how would I not be clean with all these towels? And then we hear people talking about he stunk. He smelled like a goat. And on Foot's right there, man, if their foot don't stink, see, Charlie, when your
Mm.
feet like that, oh, they stink. Oh, they stink. That you cannot have feet like that. That all them calluses and that dead skin, the blood ain't circulating on the bottom of your foot. Oh, they stink. You best believe they stink. Shit. Mm-mm.
Sweet baby
Mm-mm.
G. Nope. Not me.
Mm-mm.
Not today, Satan.
I can't even be with a man like that. Like where you know what? Before this shit even came up, Charlie, weren't we talking the other day about men and their feet?
I swear to God,
I
it's like
swear to God, like a week ago, maybe.
it came, and it seemed like it's like the same thing. I'm like, oh Lord, we were just talking about
We're just
crusted
talking about men
toes
who
and
don't take care of their feet. Like I can't stand a man, and men feel like they too much of a man, like they too macho, or to go to get a pedicure at the local salon. If you don't do that shit at home, if you can't go to Walgreens, Target, Walmart, the dollar store, because they got some good shit at the dollar store too. If you can't go to the dollar store or wherever to get that shit and handle your feet yourself, then do it Just have somebody else do it for you. Yeah, they might have to wear some big ass gloves and shit. Might have to throw the whole foot bowl away and all the tools that they use on your foot. But you know, they might have to pull out the big jackhammer and the saw. But get that shit taken care of, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, you keep allowing your feet to look like that, you gonna have some serious foot problems when you get older. Cause that shit gonna spread. And it's gonna eventually spread across your foot, both foot, your toes. You ever see them videos, them toe doctors on here?
Yeah,
And they be
watching them.
scraping and cutting and scraping and cutting. And it'd be like they be scraping off 2-3 inches of dead skin before they even get to the flesh.
I seen it, child. I seen where they pulled them. You ever seen them calluses that look like little horns on the side of their feet?
Yes, yes. And what up, Hood? Those fingernails was dirty as the fuck. What up, big man? Hey, meow, meow. How you doing? What up, Real Mamas Fifi, the B Sector Podcast? How y'all doing? Fall on in here and hit that like and subscribe button, please, and thank you very much. Now, Rose said, oh, that's right. Rose is no longer Skillet, right?
She no longer Skillet. She Miss Rose.
Okay, so we go by Rose now. So Rose said, Hood Table, I have a great story for you to do. Uh-oh, Rose. Is it going to get me in trouble? Because I just recently got blocked by someone, and I don't even think that it was like, you know what? I'll talk about that in a minute. But
Silky Black said, drop the links.
Hey, what up, Silky Black? Hey, Miss Juicy, Sassy and Locked Up. What up? Loked Up, I think that's how you say it. Sassy and Locked. Okay, she wants me to drop the link. Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
You know I got you though if you want me to.
Oh, I got it, boo. I got it right here because I already had it copy and pasted. Okay, I got it. All right. So, yeah, Rose, what topic you talking about? Now, Meow Meow said it's a play. QI said Shakim the gay one. Even though he said Lemon was wearing the red panties, the lace with the handles. Like, I didn't know panties come with handles. Where have I been? Is that something you get from like Vicky's? Because you know I can't fit Vicky's. My ass is too big for some Vicky's. I'm
gonna tell you this: the biggest size is what I can wear at Victoria's Secret. That's the biggest size. I mean, the largest size they got. And I'm not that big, child. I ain't got the hips. You got that pretty booty and stuff. I got
these big old breasts.
I know, right?
What else, Silky babe?
Hey y'all.
Hey pretty. Hey Blackberry Molasses. Thank you.
I had trouble getting up here because it would not let me write in the chat for a long time. But this is what I wanted to say. Did you see the back of that Negro legs? Now, see, first off, come on now. You don't get like that. They land. He ain't took Nam shower, Nam day that he was in no Vegas and weeks before that either. How in the hell do you get that way? The back of his legs, girl, they just look like somebody dipped him down in a doggone ashtray. So, come on now. That dude is just dirty, nasty, filthy. Okay? Who in the hell would go out of town and walk around with one sock on?
Who in the hell would go across the street with their foots looking like that and take their socks and shoes off? Like, you should be so embarrassed by your feet.
One sock, y'all.
We're gonna create a song like one sock, y'all, one sock.
Like I said, I know the sponsor had a big bill when they left because he ripped the sheets, comforters, carpet, couches. You know, they was playing across that couch. Shit, while Lemon was over there manhandling him, he should have just scraped him with his foot. He would have got that man off his ass.
All he had to do was put
a little karate chop and cut Lemon's whole head off. Just like what?
It's like sandpaper scratching across your skin, so all he had to do is keep rubbing his leg, and he'd caught us an Indian burn, you know, them little fire red spots.
Now,
And thank you, Blackberry, for becoming
You
a
know,
member.
sometimes you know how your body look when you get out the shower and you beat it went somewhere and you look down and be like, dang, I ain't put no lotion on. Baby, he way past that. That was way past that. That them pictures was obvious
Wait.
that this dude. I can't even say he took a shower before he got on the plane and came out there. Okay,
No, I know Ash from getting
he
out of
just
shower.
looked dirty.
Ash from getting out of shower, because I know I ain't the only one who jumped out the shower, was rushing and forgot to put on lotion. Just put their clothes on. As soon as you get in your car, your knuckles dry. Like, oh goddamn, trying to run back in the house to get some or looking
But
all in the car
do
and
you
get
look like
my
that? I know what
foot.
it looked like too. That's exactly what I said. I know what my skin look like when I need some lotion. You know, like I'm just ashy from getting out the shower or something. No, baby, that
That was
girl,
concrete Ash.
that dude, that's ridiculous. That
It was
was
like
just
he stepped in some
sorry.
concrete and let it dry on his foot. That's what
That was awful. But you know, I'm so it's just so horrible that both of them chose that route. That I'm gonna sneak behind your back and be taking pictures of you, and you know, on Mad Day we gonna put them out. This is like the worst trip that I ever seen in the B sector, and we didn't seen some trips, okay.
talk about Section 8 vacation.
But baby, I ain't never seen no shit like this. This girl, like what in the hell? This is like enemies went on a vacation together.
Yep.
Cause they came back talking about everybody.
And remember, of course, they fell out with Shakim before they left. He
That's
was
why.
supposed to marry them. He was supposed to be their Elvis. Be
That's
their
why.
wedding.
To me, it wasn't genuine. Him being with them. It wasn't genuine. They didn't want him with them before they went. But the way that girl came back and talked about everybody is freaking ridiculous.
He would not have been in my hotel room.
And laying down too. Laying down where I gotta lay down at. Hell no.
Nope.
You
Nope.
getting the hell up out of here. And they let you know he ain't had no other hotel room. Come on now. Who would stay in somebody's hotel room for 2 days?
If I didn't have hotel room, I would have went home.
Do you think he
If I
stayed
wouldn't have
down
had
there?
money, let me correct that. If I wouldn't have had money, because that's the thing, you had to have not had the money to get the hotel room, which was obvious because he needed help getting a plane ticket back. So he definitely didn't have hotel money. I would have took
Do
my
you,
ass home.
do you think a homeless person robbed him for his suitcase that he fell asleep on the strip,
Hell
child?
no. I believe that
Nope.
he didn't pay the bill and they confiscated everything out of that room. That's what I believe. And I believe that anybody in the beef sector, after seeing them pictures of this unkept dude, send them any of their goddamn money, I have to say something wrong with you motherfucking people. Because you see that obviously your money ain't going to nothing. He don't even look like he take care of himself.
It
So
go to
what
a
he do?
drug addict
So what he doing with your money?
I know I wouldn't be
for
under
his
no
drugs.
covers with no. I don't see that. I have that's a pet peeve of mine. I understand men feet are not supposed to look as well as women feet because they men. But if you let your feet allow, don't.
I'm
Use my
sorry,
cousin, my women.
I ain't never seen no man feet look like that.
Well, I have. Trust me, I have. Oh yeah. I was just telling Charlie, I'm like, man, I done been in stores and shit and just places and I seen a man walk around with flip flop, and that's what kills me. Like, if you don't put on some Jordans or some Tims, because your foot, you
Yeah, I
shouldn't
done
even
seen
walk
some
out the house.
people feet look horrible. What I'm
Mhm.
saying is nobody in my world
Oh well,
feet
yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I'm just saying, yeah, I couldn't. There's no way. My
Ain't
lineage,
no
my feet,
way. You ain't even finna get in my bed and scratch up my cheeks with them feet looking like that. Hell no.
The second, and I was telling Charlie this, if you stay on your feet, you don't have to work as hard, or you don't have to, spend too much time on them if that's a natural part of your routine. Like the first time you feel like you rubbing your feet under your covers, you feel a little pull.
Baby.
Oh baby, let me get my pet egg, let me get my Dr. Scholl's, let me get my shit, or let me
And,
run down to the
and let me say, while I'm thinking about it, it's called they sell them on TikTok and it works very, very well. It's a little pink little thing. It's called a callus remover, but it makes all the dead skin on your feet just go away and smooth. So he needs to, get you one of them.
You see what Noble said?
Oh, I can't see the chat.
Ain't no man feet should look like that unless they are homeless.
Unless they are homeless. Because see, to me, even if you a man and you work standing up on your feet all day, to me that's the motivation for you to get your feet done, because you are somebody that's standing on your feet all day. Girl, them pictures was just like did you see his knees?
Yes.
Come on now.
Them dirty fingernails.
Did you see them? Did you see his hands?
Them dirty fingernails. I was like, and
do you wash your hands?
What is that K-Fit be saying? If 10 toes down was a person,
baby.
The way they be, his toes is curled over those. What is Happy Life? I heard Happy Life over there earlier on Carrie Ray's. He said he had them melted flip flops on. I was like, not the melted slides, not the melted flip flops. Oh my God! You said he
What
stayed
I was
for 4
thinking,
days with the same drawers on. He should have maybe got the red panties. At least
where
they would be clean.
where Miss Silky Black was talking about where they money going. You know, he buying them honey packs and them pre-rolls from the store. That's where all that money going. And them mushrooms. And that's why his feet look like that, because all he do is walk all day.
QI said he got out of that Uber with a brown grocery bag. No, he didn't. No, not a brown grocery bag. So
But
I guess at least
he makes $70
right?
an hour. Remember, he makes $70 an hour. Can't get a petty.
But since he had a brown paper bag, at least he recycles, right? That's a good thing, right? Now they say he had a white garbage bag at the airport.
What did he get a secondary?
Camera on, Silky. You gonna turn your camera off, Silky? Trying to get her to turn her camera off. Okay. All right, there you go.
I don't even know when I dropped. I was just a talking. But what I said is that don't it take a long time for your feet to get like this? This dude been nasty. He been like this for a long ass time. And to me, it just would be sad for, well, I don't support him anyway, but it would be sad.
That's what Real Mama said, Silky. Real Mama said, hey, the hood table and Charlie, Maz and chat, athletic foot disease with months of buildup of ash and will turn into white dead skin. And she said, lies, 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 plays, 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 bullshit. I'm not believing that shit. Yeah, we don't believe he just got out the shower.
Baby, that. No, it's no way. He just looked too dusty and dirty looking. Even if look at his hands, don't even look like he washed his hands. That's all I came to add. I came to add my little piece on your commentary. I'm gonna drop back down and finish listening to your commentary. And we ain't gonna get this dusty ass dude too much of our time.
We about to switch subjects real quick.
Have a great day, y'all.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you for jumping up here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, boo. And Hood said they really are squeezing every drop. Yep, that's what Tiva was basically saying. They really are squeezing every drop of Vegas content that they can. Ain't that much to talk about. The shit was boring. They spent most of the time in the room. And Charlie, didn't Shakim say some shit about Ness not wanting to do nothing, just wanted to stay up in a hotel room and drink and smoke?
And sleep.
And sleep.
Mm-hmm. And yet he's supposedly cool with Ness right now. But you're gonna be talking about her? Ness, child, if you hear this in the clouds or any of her moderators might be cloud watching right now, watch out for him.
Child, well, a lot of people think it's all plays. Now, Sassy said, "Baby goat and 1 inch of dirt under his nails." What woman gonna let them hands? Nobody. Oh God! I mean, I can't stand a man with no dirty nails. I can't stand. It's like we understand men. Like there are some really hardworking men out there, who do really hard, dirty work too. But like all of them don't just be walking around like that. And I can testify. My father, I told y'all before, my stepdad, he worked at packing houses for years. Them some jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slaughtering, cutting meat, packing meat, cleaning meat, draining meat. I mean, he did all that shit. Then he had other side jobs, moving people, moving furniture. He sold pallets. I mean, when I say that's why I work like I did when I was raising my sons. It was nothing. It was no limit to what I would do to make sure house and home was paid for. And although we was in the hood and we were still struggling, because back then they didn't make a lot of money. But we still have food on the table every night. We had a roof over our head. We might went out without lights and phone and cable every now and then. But for the most part, he works hard. But I can't tell you a time. Oh, and he used to also catch fish. Him and his buddies and his cousins, they used to go fishing and catch a lot of fish, and they sold fish too. But he never been walking around with no dirty ass nails and stinking and feet. My stepdad, I swear to God, he had some nice foots. And that's crazy now that I think about it. And he always wore flip-flops. And I ain't never seen his foot look like that. And he worked some hard ass jobs, okay? So that I can't. No, that just means you're not taking care of yourself. And I don't think my mama would have allowed that anyway. But because my mother was kind of like bougie ghetto. That's why I call myself bougetto. Because she was definitely bougetto, because we didn't really have shit. But she would walk around with her head high, her makeup on, looking sharp, like we had everything. But yeah,
I get what you mean, because I grew up poor like that, and we didn't act like we was poor folk. You know what I'm saying? We acted like we was just everybody else.
Yep. And Hood said like he was river dancing in baby powder.
My sister was bougetto. My mom and daddy had to go buy her like Tommy Hilfiger from the yard sales and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get her the name brands. She had to have
What
it all.
up, Happy Life? I was just talking about you over there. Wasn't that you who said he had the melted slides on, or his slides was melting? Was that you? Hey, Miss Tiva, we was literally just talking about y'all. Y'all had me cracking up over there on Mary Carey.
Child, I tried to go find them shoes and I could not find them. I know that D stands for Detroit, right? So I tried to go look. You cannot find those slides anywhere on the internet.
You think he put the D on them?
I don't know, child, because I ain't never seen nothing like them with the holes in the bottom of it and everything else.
Miss Juicy said, I knew he was a bum when he was dusty, when he wore that dusty outfit at Ashy Tales on his birthday, like how sway. Hi, what up, Tayshaur? Tayshaur said, hey, everyone, I would have been scared. Buzz would have been crawling off of him. Yes, them nails was disgusting. What up, Room Shaker? Hey, Linda B. Shout out to the members. What up, y'all?
Miss Linda B. I'm trying to make sure we ain't miss nobody, child. We trying to say hey to everybody. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
What up? Miss Juicy said, my question, why would they allow him to hang out more or less? Thank you. You let somebody with feet like that sleep in your bed? I don't care if it was sponsored. I don't care if we had it for free for a month and didn't have to pay shit. No. Wouldn't have been in my beds. No, let me make sure this is Happy Life.
Miss Tiva, I'm gonna punch you.
What's up?
What up, boo? I heard you over there on Very Curious talking about all these best friends, and my name wasn't mentioned. Oh, but you mentioned Corey.
No, your name was mentioned. Tell him, Charlie.
I ain't heard it. Charlie, did he mention my name as one of his besties? Nope.
Well, he said he liked coming over here to be on the panel.
Yeah, but he said y'all his besties. You and Choreo, and I feel neglected.
You are my bestie. Matter of fact, I said you were my lawyer for.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the hood table, me and you. Okay, you're the lawyer for Happy Life. I'm the lawyer for Big Man TV, and me and you got to figure out the legal document stuff, and then me and you gonna make money off of it.
Oh shit! What up, Liz? How you doing? What up? Yeah, that was Happy Life said melted. What up, James?
Melted, dusty, fried feet.
Oh my gosh, y'all. That shit, I saw it on Footz and I about fell out. I was like, no, this can't be. He can't be just laying there on the carpet, like just laying there
Yeah.
with the foots up, like looking like that. I'm like, there's no way. I would never take my shoes and socks off if my feet look like that. Never.
God, I think he slept in the airport with them feet.
You know what? Oh, but anyway, so we said we wasn't gonna give him too much time, and I think we already gave him enough
Right.
time. Now, I want to ask you guys about, Ronnie Q and Olivia kind of got into a little spat, right?
Ooh yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
they were friends.
They used to be. I mean, we all know that Ronnie Q used to hit Olivia's panel a lot back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Ronnie Q, she's from LSA. And then she started like doing content on her own channel. And a lot of people do enjoy her. And she gets really good numbers coming on early in the morning, which she's been doing for a long time. But one thing I heard today, and I just, Charlie, this question is more ever for you, Boo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard it too. But when I was watching Olivia, after she was told that Ronnie Q was over there talking about her, talking about she be over in her clouds, be watching her, and then literally would go live right after, and we'll discuss every single thing down the line that Ronnie Q discussed, right? As if she was like stealing her content, right? And so Olivia, she went live and she was like, we all talk about the same shit. We might all put our spin on it or put our sauce on it, but everybody talks about the same storylines. So Miss O was like, y'all know I ain't never sat down and watched hours and hours and hours of shows. I just get tidbits, little footnotes, and then I ask my chat, what up, what happened? And Miss O has always been like that, right? But Miss O said something, and she said she's just over there upset. That girl over there doing the morning shows, and she trying to take it out on me. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, that threw my homegirl up in the shit.
She threw me up in the drama chat. You know that?
Wow.
I did not hear that because I would have
Yes,
said
I
so.
heard that. And when I heard it, I had to rewind because I'm like, hold up. The only person she could be talking about, and she was like, I didn't tell her to take that spot. It ain't my fault. Hey, she took that spot. You should be mad at such and such. And I was like, wow. And then she was talking about Miss O said something about YTC, how they be kind of overlapping each other, and then you and
I
I didn't even
intentionally
realize
tried to
that Ronnie
start
Q was on
mine.
that long. I thought Ronnie Q came on at 6 to like 8ish
She
or 9ish.
does.
And so when you come on, it's like 8:30 ish
Our time, but 9:30
So,
theirs.
but 9:30 hers. So it is a little overlap. But see, Charlie, you already know. You done heard me say it 1,000,001 times, right? I get in where I fit in. If I feel like I absolutely want to go live and I want to get out there right now, like over the Vegas gate, that was like old B sector shit, right? Everybody was live all day long. Ain't nobody waiting on nobody to finish their video.
Exactly.
And sometimes I feel like you either got to get out there and get in where you fit in, or you won't find the opportunity. And the shit in the B sector, the topics and the storylines, they're only hot for so long.
Maybe like 2 weeks, right?
Comment, if you want to chime in. If you don't want to,
I do, Chad. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say this right now, and I said it a couple times. I intentionally tried to make sure I would not be on Miss Ronnie IQ's time. she has 2 whole hours before it even gets to my time, right? 2 whole hours. I tried to make sure that I wasn't on top of her time. That's why I pushed it back. Originally, we were talking and was thinking 8, right? I was like, nah, let's do 8:30. You know what I'm saying? That gives more time. That's like 2.5
Yeah, it's
hours.
like 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was intentionally not trying to go on top of Miss Ronnie because I like watching her show too. I don't want to miss it. You know what I'm saying? I miss part of it because I'm asleep because of the time zone differences, right? But she was specifically Miss Tiva. She said the
You was
girl with
talking about Charlie because she said
she
the
was talking
girl
about
over there
me
with the new morning show. Mm-hmm.
because I call my morning show coffee conversations with Charlie, but it would be the new morning show. That would be me. Miss Olivia, I did not intentionally go on top of and Miss Ronnie IQ of you whatsoever. In fact, I tried to make sure that I didn't touch your time. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Miss Ronnie IQ goes over, you know, it is what it is. Her people gonna stay over there. You know what I mean? But I tried not to bother her too much. You know what I mean? But I've been trying to look for a time slot now for a long time. And you can the hood table. How many times have you got on to me about not going live?
Because you already know how I feel about that shit with the time slots. I mean, there are certain people like my good Judy's, like my good Judy's. If I know I can wait it out and it's not like a rush that I gotta really get out there right now, I want to watch them because, like Olivia said, we all discussing the same shit.
Yep. And I pretty much um tried to, literally um get a time slot, and then I've tried to respect everybody and support everybody, and I do repeat a lot of what everybody's already gone through. That's
We
why I
all
try.
do. Hmm.
When I talk about a topic, or you do the hood tab, but like we tell where it came from, so if people want to go back and see it for themselves, it's almost like free
We be
advertisement in
dropping
a way.
links. Hmm. Oh, it's
It's
over
almost
here.
like
Go
free
watch that
advertisement.
video. Yep.
It's like, this is the video I got it from, child. This is the summarization, but you need to go see it for yourself. It's
Yep,
almost
but I'm
like free
not gonna sit
advertising.
here. I'm not gonna sit here. It's like it's only 24 hours in a day. Some people like me, on some days I work 12 hours. Sometimes I work late, sometimes I work mornings, sometimes I even work split shifts. And sometimes I work on the weekends. I got like 50, 11 jobs. Y'all know that. Sometimes I'm at home, sometimes I'm out in the streets, sometimes I'm slinging cakes, right? So it's really hard trying to find your slot. Some people call it their slot when it's like so many people going live every day, all throughout the day. So when it comes to finding your slot, as I like to say, and that's to anybody, I've said this many times, you have to get in where you fit in. Now, if you happen to go live and somebody else is live, they might have more people than you, but trust me, your people, your followers, they will come to you even if they have to wait for the replay.
Replay
And the
gang is
same
very
thing with
important.
you. Like if somebody goes live on top of you, and it's just too many content creators in this sector, and it's not enough hours in the day for people to keep. Well, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Like when people's going live all day, it's just crazy to me that people feel like people can't go live on top of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and here's the thing. Replay gang is so important. And anybody who watches the Hood Table Replay Gang, thank you. If you could hit that like button. And if you love the content, you could become a member. And she does have a cash app, the Hood Table 402. I'm just saying.
Yes, but there's always the replay. There's always the replay. And the fact that we all support each other primarily and we all do the same damn content. Now, yeah, I like some people over here. I do B sector. I do TV and movie show reviews. I do trending news. I do hood news right here in my hood. I do all kind of news and all type of B sector stuff too. So some people can always be like, okay, I might wait a minute to see what happens. Sometimes I sit on some shit. Well, let me do a TV review for right now. Then I'm gonna just sit on this B sector shit, see if something else might pop off. That's how I am sometimes too. I don't always get out here as soon as something hit the fan. But you do what you do, Charlie. Do what you do. Do what works best for you because it's never a perfect time to go live. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it kind
Unless
of
you like
works for
3,
me.
4 in the morning, like YouTube cameras and everybody sleep. I mean, there's somebody up watching you, but most of our asses in the fucking bed.
It works for me. I go get my coffee. I'm sitting down. I usually tune into Miss Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I miss Miss Olivia, because I was tuned into Miss Ronnie as soon as I woke up, child. You know what I'm saying? I was over there, and then I went over to, try to catch everybody's little bit of morning bits. And sometimes there's like 5 people at one time in the morning. You never know. And you just got to keep going and keep doing regardless. And I'm just what I'm going to keep doing.
Yeah, and let me just make sure it's very clear. One second, baby. Let me just make sure it's very clear that Olivia was not saying you trying to step on her toes. She was just saying, and she could have just been being funny or sarcastic, because she was responding to something she heard Ronnie Q say that she thought was messed up. She thought that she was being picked on for no reason. She don't think it was warranted for what Ronnie Q had to say to her. So she did say, I think she just upset because that other girl is now doing morning shows. So Olivia didn't necessarily say, "Oh, Charlie is trying to take." I just want to
Oh,
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't. I was just make sure that was clear to Miss O and Miss Ronnie IQ that I was not intentionally trying to do that. I don't want them to feel like I would do anything to either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go on top of them or go live when they go live or
Right. Is this
purposely
Miss
do
Tiva?
that.
This
Miss
is
Tiva?
me.
Hey, baby.
This is me.
What's
I
up, boo?
wherever happy life is at, I'm coming.
All right, well, let's do that happy life talk because we have been cutting him off for the last
You
5 minutes.
following my ass around now.
Ah,
I am.
Miss
Even when
Tiva
you
said
go
in the
into
chat, I
mommy's,
knew it. You knew he was hitting the link, huh?
even when you go into mommy's sector, I'm coming. Happy life. I'ma follow you. I'm sure. I'm sure. So I anyway, need. what I got on the comment, I definitely got a very short view, and I'm definitely learning. So my quick short view is, I hope that they make up because something tells me that they had a good history being around each other, and that's about it on that comment. You know what? I just want to say this one thing, and I'm really getting down. Charlie, I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
you didn't mean anything, good Judy, good Judy Hood table. Charlie, you'll be explaining yourself forever around here for a long time. They do that, I don't know what it is about this morning slot. Everybody knows who comes on and everybody try to make it around to everybody. Just do your thing and you'll grow. Ronnie Q got her own thing over there. I don't know if Olivia or anybody else who say that, but they'll keep saying shit like that. Then it'll cause a rift with you guys. You know what I mean? And people do that purposely. They keep doing the same shit. Every time somebody gets on the morning show, they throw it
Hi,
at
how in the
Ronnie
hell are
Q.
ya?
Hey,
Okay, I'll
Jay.
talk to you later.
Thank you for
I
those
want
words of advice.
I wanted a roll of thunder and a flash of lightning to hit this panel.
What?
Now,
What?
now go ahead and get on. Skedaddle.
Oh Lord.
Jay Dunn, how the
Oh my
hell are
God,
ya?
Jay Dunn, what was that about?
Well, you
What's good,
you
happy
know
life?
the hotel that the Jay Dunn and Miss
Oh
Tiva.
yeah, okay. I be forgetting. It's okay. I be forgetting. My bad. My
Why
bad.
why I be over here more than she do? So she can get down. She can
Oh
go.
Lord. What up, Where Me? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? James said, "How many times I've gotten on you too, Charlie?" Yeah, a lot of people have gotten on Charlie about when you gonna start doing your shows. Because Charlie, you used to come live more often back in the day, and then you kind of just chilled. But you always support other people, and that's why I wholeheartedly support your panel, your channel, because when people wholeheartedly support other people, it's no excuse why people shouldn't support them as well, and that's regardless of when they come on. Like we can't have everybody. We can't have everybody. So yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to make sure you knew that was said. I'm glad you didn't rip my head off though. Like, who was that? The View ripped K Fitz's head off. Did you see that, Jada?
No, I didn't. I'm actually late getting to this live completely. But I came up here about to talk to Charlie, but and to you too. But what happened with you? What's going on?
Okay, if anybody else saw what happened, feel free to chime in. But this morning, was it this morning? On whose channel was
Now
it?
I heard you. I will say, yesterday morning I heard you on
Was it
Ronnie Q's, and she sounded drunk as a skunk,
maybe it
and
was
they was
Ronnie
talking about she was
Q?
high.
Okay, maybe it was Ronnie Hughes. I can't remember where it was. Somebody in the chat, please put it in the chat. But
Okay.
K-Fit had hit the panel and she said something to View. She's like, did you hear that such and such and such and such was over there talking shit about you and da 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 da. And a View just went clean the fuck off. She went clean the fuck off. There are people who will do that. I didn't have
So
people
that
do
had
that
to
to me
been
too.
this morning. It
Was
had
it
to
this
been this
morning?
morning
Okay.
And it had to
because
be Miss
yesterday
Ronnie
morning.
IQ. It had to be
Oh, I
Miss
was just
Ronnie
gonna
IQ.
say yesterday morning is when I tuned in to Ronnie just briefly though.
Mm-hmm.
But this morning I didn't go to Ronnie's at all, so that's why I missed that.
Yep, it had to been this morning. But yeah, it was she blew up on K Fit and everybody in the chat was dragging View and they was upset and the crew and everybody because she went off. Now I didn't have people do that to me too. I could be somewhere just chilling and somebody said, "Oh, the hood table. Did you hear such and such said something about you? And did you hear them dragging you? And did you see the video? Something." So K Fit, she's the kind of person who, she has a community wall, she has a members community wall, and she'll like lead you to the tea, lead you to good content. She does that. She be drop. That's why a lot of people are members over there because K Fit, I don't know how she would do it, but she finds the time to find everything interesting in the B sector. And she'll just drop it. Such and such going down over here. Such and such going down here. Oh, they beefing over here. She does that. So when she did that, I guess a lot of people are kind of accustomed to her dropping the tea and where shit going down. But a View, she was not feeling that at all. She was like, why would you fucking do that to me? I'm over here chilling, minding my business. I ain't thinking about that bitch. And we got into it a long time ago and we ain't cool. And she's always trying to drag me and woo. I mean, it was a lot. And K-Fit didn't appreciate being talked to like that because she was going off. And K-Fit was like, I'm sorry. I didn't, I just wanted to make sure you heard about it. So I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about when people bring y'all shit like that? Like, oh, you getting dragged over here. You getting dragged over here. Do y'all want to know? Because some people are like, especially content creators, don't bring me shit. Don't text me. Don't inbox me. Don't nothing.
Yeah, I will say that if you got personal contact to me, that's your quickest way to get cussed the fuck out. And it won't be no YouTube cussing out. No, it's going to be on your phone right where you stand. Don't tell me no bullshit because I know how to log into my device.
Now, I got given, when people dox me, people did inbox me about that because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen it. I wasn't mad about it or nothing. I was like, oh, well, crap. You know what I'm saying? And they inboxed me about stuff when stuff said, and it don't really bother me. I'm like, oh, cool. It just, somebody dragged me. It's not going to be the first or the last.
I'm really trying to figure out what video was on. Now, Jay Dunn said it might have been this morning.
I think it was this morning because yesterday morning I looked at Ronnie Q's for a few minutes. I was at Charlie's, and that's whenever I clicked that link and told y'all about that case in Mississippi. And then I went and watched Ronnie Q's replay. And I didn't hear that. So that's why I think it had to have been this morning. Because Ronnie Q was on there for a long time this morning. A long time.
She was even there when I got back. When I got off live, she was still on live. I went back over there.
So that's why I think it happened this morning because was shocked that she was live. She had to been live for about 5 hours this morning, if not more. And she kept like 300 people up in there. So I knew it was some mess going on.
I don't know. I'm skimming through the video and I don't see K Fit up there. So, but it had to be Ronnie Hughes.
Let me look. Let me help you.
It had to be. Did I watch a? It had to be today because she was on there for like 3-4 hours. But while I'm scrolling through the video, I only see Pookie from LSA Bitch, which I think is Pam. Lolo's up there. What's the one with the little cute doggy on her
Miss
thing?
Toby.
Miss Toby.
There was
And I
Choreo.
don't see. You see Choreo this morning on there?
Uh-huh.
This is 15 hours ago. Am I
I
looking?
find the exact timestamp and video. I'm gonna send it to you.
What's the name of the video you looking at?
A Million Questions.
That's the one I'm looking at. Maybe I'm redballing too fast. I might be red. I don't see K Fit on here. Did she delete her off?
No, she wouldn't have done
Well,
that.
the only thing that I could think is maybe it was yesterday's, but I left Ronnie Q's with view up there because I came was talking to Charlie, but then I was looking at that case too.
That case is very interesting. Thank you, Jay Dunn. Also,
girl, it is. Even after you did your commentary about it, which you gave me a different perspective because you are a mother. It was interesting to hear a perspective from a mother. And I think your child is like close to being a teenager. So it was good to hear your thoughts about it. And so then I was catching up more about it later on today after I listened to your live. But y'all, I don't know. I think that girl about to go under the jail. And honestly, I don't feel bad. At first I felt like I didn't care. But then I saw her crying up in there. But then I had to realize what she did.
because here's the thing, my son's almost grown, right? He only likes 2 years. Actually a year and a half, not even a whole half. He's gonna be 17 soon, actually, in a few months. So he only likes a year to be 18. I still don't consider him grown at 18, but that's just me. She literally is showing very little. They said now she showed emotion when they showed the videos, like she cried and stuff. But if you watch her during the trial, sometimes she's rolling her eyes and stuff, or like, you know how kids do, like, you know what I mean, to grown-ups, like they're
Yeah. But the thing that got me today, Charlie, that I saw after I looked at your video, I was like, okay, well, let me go and look up into this some more. Because y'all, all I need is background noise. Cause I proofread stuff for a living. That's what I do. I'm just reading over stuff and correcting shit. And so I like to have a background noise. And so after your video, I went and I was listening, and they did the testimony of the stepdad that she tried to ill. And when he came in, he smiled at her and she smiled back at him. And like I heard them talking about how the defense was going to use that to their advantage. And to me, it just seems like a stepfather who still loves somebody who tried to unalive him. Because I couldn't imagine if my stepchild tried to unalive me that I would come in the court and still treat them like a child and smile at them. I don't know that I could do it. That man better than me.
Do you think it's also possible that he could have been doing something to that child behind the scenes? Was it a nefarious look, or was it a I still love you like a dad look?
No, it was her smiling at him first, and then then he smiled, but he is convinced that she was possessed, like that she had some type of entity take over her. Which I mean, nobody is going to take that up. Nobody's going to believe that in the court of law. But I honestly think it's him still viewing her as a little girl. And unfortunately, because of her own doing, her mama can't be there. So I think he really trying to stand in the paint.
And it could be that he sees her, if he's raised her, helped raise her since she was real little, that's his child to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it just baffled me that he could just be so, just not even have a grudge after she put a bullet through his shoulder. Like, my God.
Well, us parents, I'm gonna tell you this, Jay Dunn, and you know this because how much you've done for your children that you may not have had a physical child, but you had children. You get what I'm saying? A step parent is just as important as a
Hmm.
parent, in my opinion. You did it, and you didn't ask for nothing in return out of the goodness and the love of your heart. When you love a child, you love them unconditionally. Ain't nothing they could do, really, to make you stop loving them. You may be disappointed in some of their actions. You may not agree
Hmm.
with them, but you're still gonna love them because that bond don't break that easy.
Are y'all talking about that Mississippi shit?
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh well, hold on. Let me answer Melissa real quick. You said was it on Olivia's yesterday? Because I didn't see. Was it Olivia's chat yesterday, y'all? I don't
was
think
it? It
Olivia
might
went.
have been. Let me go look.
Uh, but
Now it
you
could
guys
be
still
Olivia because I don't watch Olivia. So it could be her over there
okay? Yeah,
with her
check that
damn
out.
snotty nose.
Because it was it was K Fit, and it was definitely View. And KT said, "What time and day are you doing the power reviews?" I've been doing them like on the weekend after the reviews. I mean, after the shows come out. KT, I think last week I did power on. I can't remember it was Friday or Saturday. Then I did Ruthless on Sunday. I did Reasonable Doubt the other day. So yeah, those are the only three that I'm doing right now. But so they didn't find out why the girl did what she did. There was nothing going on in the house to make her
Well,
go to that.
No,
go ahead.
well, with the research that I saw, so the mama was a teacher at the school, the same high school that the little girl went to. So that right there, I feel like was something because imagine living with your mama and then when you go to school, you still with your mama. I think
Also,
that might have had a play with it.
she was talking to a boy on Snapchat, and the mother did not want her. She talked about this in therapy. The mother did not want her to talk to him and basically forbid her from speaking to him. And she even talked to her therapist about it. So that had to really bother her for her to bring it up in therapy.
Yes, and then not only that, but that particular day at school, one of her friends from school had went to her mama and told her mama that like she had some vape pens or something. And because the friend told the mama that she had the vape pens, I think her and the mama had a little spat. That's the reason why the mama was found unalive in the girl's bedroom because the mama went up in there to confiscate whatever it was that the little girl had.
And the mother had the pistol in her bedroom unlocked, and she just went in there and grabbed it.
Correct. Yeah,
Mm.
she went to her mama's room while her mama was up in there trying to find what she been doing that she don't need to be doing. The vape pen. These teenagers they be doing the most. And
Hmm.
so she was up in there trying to take all that stuff up out of her child room, and the child went and got it from the mama's room, and then came up in there and did what she did. And so I'm just really following this closely because it's very unfortunate that this happened. I think the mama tried her best to alleviate this situation, but at the same time, I couldn't imagine having to live with my mama and go to school with her. I mean, when did the little girl even get a break? That's just like the people that work with their spouses. I never can understand how somebody could meet somebody at work and they get married and y'all be at home all day and then y'all carpool to work and then y'all work all day long together and then y'all come home. That'll drive me crazy.
Hmm. Well, hmm. That is crazy. That is crazy. But you know what? One thing else I wanted to talk to y'all about was okay. So y'all hear that TMO and KRN got into it, right? On Jay Wilson's panel.
Oh yeah, you talking about where she put the P word on his back,
Right. I don't
Careful.
called him an
understand.
alcoholic.
But she been did
Mhm.
that. She been
I
did
know, but
that.
see, but see, the thing is, I know, but I don't understand why she gets that from what he said. Like he said, we know what he said. He said, "I don't act like I don't know where your daughter's school at," or something like that. But why does she get that? Why does she keep putting that jacket on him from what he said? Now, I'm not saying he should, that what he said wasn't wrong or it wasn't a threat or something like that. From what I found out, he just said that basically because if she keeps doing or saying what she's some of this malicious shit, that he could have her served and it could happen at her school. That's what I heard. But she put that with putting a jacket on him. And that part I don't understand. Like, does she really think that he's that? Or she's just throwing it out there to be nasty because they beefing?
I think she throwing it out there.
In my
It's
humble,
messed up though. It's messed up. Putting these
I
jackets
don't. I don't
on.
think she threw. And it's funny how now me and Charlie, who known Demon Soul for much longer, we thought about it. Happy Life, who just showed up 6 months ago, he ready to answer.
that's because J Dot he don't know what to say to give, and he gonna say the wrong thing. See, we think about the way we say things sometimes. He just blurts it out, and woo
Right.
chat.
Because I do not believe for a second that she just threw it out there. I have always believed that Demon Soul, when it comes to her kids, whether they are alive or not, she have it's something about that is a trigger point to where she will say stuff in order to protect them. I think just the fact that because I mean hell, Demon Soul had threatened to put the cops on me for years.
Damn.
For years. Right. So that's why you need to hush.
But you had the cops called on you plenty of times.
Uh,
Not plenty of times.
you don't know
See,
J Don's full history
that's
though.
that's where you go over talking.
You got to know the history. There's a lot of history there, ain't there, J Don?
It
I
is.
know.
But see,
I,
I just told him that he be so quick to talk and he's still talking quick, but he talking quick to me. The cops ain't been called on me plenty of times. Who told you that?
I just got this feeling that they do.
We ain't talking about no feeling what you got. We talk about facts. Don't tell me about no feeling that you got because don't forget I got your government name.
I'm
Yes, yes.
sure you do. I'm sure you do. And
You damn right I do. So don't get up here trying to defame or nothing when you don't know what you're talking about.
okay, can we move on? Go ahead.
No, we can't move on. As long as it was about the cops, about me, you didn't want to move on. Now that I'm telling you that I could call the cops on your stupid ass,
What are
then
you
now
gonna
you want to
call the
move
cops
on?
for? What are you gonna call the cops for?
Because you giving me defamation. Don't defame me. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Can I give him a PSA warning, J Don, please? Leave
Go
her
ahead.
alone. Leave her alone. J Don is not the one you want to mess with. Let me just give you this PSA. Just shh.
That's why I told her I wanted to move on to the Demon Souls thing.
But you make sure you stay moved on. Don't turn
I've
around and
been
circle
saying
back.
moved on.
Don't turn around and circle back. Don't do a U-turn
I'm
tomorrow.
not. I'm
Don't
not
make sure
circling
that you
back.
Happy
retrace your
life.
steps in 3 days. Don't do that. Keep moving on. Keep your head forward.
What
I'm
J
trying to
Don is
move on to
saying
the
to
next
you,
topic, and you say the same thing.
Hirsch, listen. She's giving you a warning, basically, that if you do this in any other chats or any other places, she's gonna get your ass. So what you should do right now is just be quiet and let me finish up, and then Hood Table ask another question, and this way this goes away. I'm just saying.
I already moved on, Charlie. That's what I'm trying to
Shh, calm down. Okay. So
Well,
basically,
okay, go ahead. Go
in
ahead.
my opinion, in my
say.
humble opinion, a mother is gonna say and do some things if you come after our children that do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with doing that to nobody. You know how I am. Even if I did back in the day, be a little messy and telling myself, I was a part of some stuff. Didn't necessarily, I never put the jacket on the back though, if that makes sense. That was not me. Never did that. I never would. But when you bring up a child, a mother's gonna go low. She's gonna do some things that you ain't ever seen. Now, I'm not taking up from Demon Soul. She could take up for herself. She a grown woman. But I'm saying, and I'm not okay in what she said. What I'm saying is be careful when you talk about some of these people and their children, because there's some stuff, baby, they don't care about going to prison. We will rock that orange jumpsuit. We will smile in our mugshot over our kids. And I mean grinning ear to ear. That's all I'm saying. Jay Dunn, wouldn't you do that for some of your babies? If somebody said did some things to your children, rock that orange
Hell,
jumpsuit.
hell, I do that. I do that shit for me. Fuck a baby.
I'm
Fuck a
Jay
baby.
Dunn.
Somebody fuck around and find out with me, then guess what? I gotta rock the orange jumpsuit, and I gotta be smiling, and I gotta do. I do that for me.
Child, we be
Girl,
having
we
a
would have
free
been
Jay
brought
Dunn
orange.
t-shirts and doing a whole GoFundMe to
We've been about the TV show Orange is the New Black back. Shit.
For real.
Shit.
So that's why this little man that's up here trying to tell me you don't know what in the hell you talking about. But I firmly believe that a parent should defend their children. That's what you were supposed to do. You are the first line of defense. However, I do believe that as parents or even adults, you are the first line of defense for your own defense, unless you don't give a damn about yourself.
to me it's one's going low, the other one's going lower. It's a beef. They both being salacious, saying stuff to each other. Some's going lower than other. This happens in this sector. This ain't the first time that somebody's had that put on their back. You know what I'm saying? People play dirty in this sector. We all know this. Look what's happened to Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn, how many times they tried to get you, child?
Oh, so I almost got like 3 times and then a fourth time, but the fourth time was by somebody I ain't never even met. I don't even know the person.
See what I'm
Never
saying?
met.
Like it's the sector. It's what it gives, right? And you be going back. I'm gonna tell you, Jay Dunn. I would never want to get in a verbal lashing with you, child. I got my hand to Jesus right now. I'll be over here praying like the little white girl I am.
Well, hold on. I gotta ask Noble. Noble, what you talking about? What you talking about? Talking about you better stop telling I love Fluffy, baby.
Oh, he trying to get at you now. He was hitting on
Say?
MU the other day now.
What
I
did
saw
I
that,
say?
Noble.
I'm confused. I'm in confusion, as Brianna say. What did I say? What? Oh, but
You know,
yeah. Okay, back to the blocking though. Remember I said I was gonna get on that
oh, yeah.
because somebody blocked me. Now, Jay Dunn, was you over here the other day when Cruiser and Just Read My Book got into it?
I missed it, but I came and tried to watch the replay because I heard other people talking about it.
Okay, so in that show the other day that I did, I think Happy Life was over here too. I think a lot of the people in the chat was here, and we was talking about the court case. Dobie lost, and Just Read My Book. She didn't have to, face any charges, and Dobie didn't have to. I mean, Just Read My Book didn't have to pay her anything, and Dobie didn't have to face no charges for communicating threats, right? And so we were just discussing that. And then we were discussing how somebody had said, I think it was Dovey, said that they had to pick her up and bring her to court, Just Read My Book. And so everybody's like wondering, what? They send people to pick people up for court? We didn't know that. I ain't never heard of that shit before, right? So then Just Read My Book comes into the chat. She must have been in the clouds and she dropped down. And so we was like, well, she's in the chat. Let's talk to her. And Just Read My Book says something smart. Hold on, let me just go get it. Hold on.
Well, I heard that Dovey said that the deputies had to go pick her up and that she came up in the court with a cane And that just says it all.
She was playing that old woman thing, you know, when they act like they feeble so you can get away with it.
Mm-hmm. But that's the same thing that Laurie did up in the airport.
Now I like
Okay,
my
here we go.
Lolo. That's
Here
just
we go.
me.
And instead of me assuming anything, I just wanted to get her side of it.
Just read my book. When you going live? I've been waiting on you to go live, girl. I've been checking your page all day. But I didn't know they go pick up people for court.
Yes, they do. Yes, they will.
I did not know
they
that.
will send the deputies right to your door.
Oh my goodness. That reminds me of this.
Now, if it's true, it's going to be in the transcript. And one thing about North Carolina now I'm in Guilford County, so I'm not in the same county that they're in, but I'm not far. I'm like an hour's drive, if that, from them. But here, you can get a free transcript. All you have to do is email them, and they will email you back a transcript, and it'll be in the transcript. It's supposed to be.
Well, okay, so YouTube camera said if I come live at 7, it's way too late. Actually, you might be confusing.
What I was making is that
but just read my book.
But the point is, what I was making is that there's overlap. That's all I'm saying, YouTube camera, is that there's overlap between you and Ronnie Q. That's it. That's all. No big deal.
And just read my book. Say, Cruiser, me not caring for you has nothing to do with Dovey. I just don't like you.
Oh, wow.
And listen, y'all, I'm 54 years old, and something that you learn as you grow older in your maturity is that everybody that you meet is not going to like you. Personalities don't always mesh. I meet a lot of people, especially here in the beef sector, that initially they don't like me. And some of them continue on to not like me. And then some of them, I grow on them. They learn me. They know who I am. They you know, whatever. Some people never will. And I'm okay with that. That's such is life. Such is life. Now, as far as just read my book, I never had an opinion of her either way. I used to see her on Bless Channel. I see her over on Lady Nika's. And I had no issue with her. I used to hear people say different things, whatever. And I don't pick up issue with people without, unless me and them have some type of issue. I don't pick up issues with people. But the one thing I didn't care about her is that during that whole storm thing going on, she had told us she lived over there on the coast. And I was like, girl, over there where you live. When I found out where she lived at, I'm like, girl, that ain't no damn coast.
So
that's why she don't like me right there, because I'm a petty, shady helper.
Oh, because I had no idea. You know, I don't be knowing everything going on, so I had no idea. But she said it takes a mighty lonely person to take the time to do that for kicks.
Listen, we ain't got. I don't know what she's talking about for kicks, but me and her ain't got no beef. She said something to me. I said something back to her. Y'all know that's how I am.
Well, yeah, what does she mean though?
I have no idea. I don't know what she's talking about, because I've never done any. I've never had any issues with her. I've never done anything to her, so I have no idea what she's talking about for kicks.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
What I said
when you were explaining how to get the court transcripts, I think that might.
But you're talking about. But so it's a whole lot of lonely people, including the person's chat who you're in, who you're in. Because what I do, like I said, is a simple thing. I ain't logging into nothing. I ain't paying for it. But I happen to know in Guilford County, that you can get it that way.
But do you know how many content creators and bloggers get transcripts?
So she was trying to insult me. She was trying to insult me, but she hit about 20 or 30 other folks and didn't hit me, because all I got to do is send an email. Say, hey, could you give me this transcript? It takes seconds. And just wait on the email to come back. It takes seconds. I ain't paid for nothing. I ain't clicked no link or nothing. So she just tried to hit me and hit a bunch of other people, because half the beef steak to pick up transcripts, baby.
Well, I was just saying there are certain channels that are dedicated to follow news stories, and that's what they do. They get them damn.
Okay, Limu, you said it. Then as I spike.
Sorry, but I got a commercial in here. But we about to get to the what Just Read My Book deemed as a threat.
And Chad, I was there. I saw it. It was crazy, Chad.
Take a step in the
And the thing, like I said, I've never just went out and wrenched around and grabbed something out the air. They're going to ferry. I mean, if out in the
YouTube
shit go
cameras.
on.
My book. I'm gonna go back to Lady Nika's and try to find it when I have time because you know I'm a lonely hoe. So when I'm not as lonely, I'm gonna or when I, you know, on one of my lonely times, I'm gonna go and try to find it because it did seem like during that hurricane thing, you were saying that you owned a house over there at the on the coast near Kill Devil Hills and down that way. You were even trying to tell us that, and if I'm wrong, I will come back and apologize. I will apologize to you two ways. Number one, in a cash app, and number two, publicly. But it did seem like you were saying, "Oh, look at them, they closing the gate during the whole hurricane thing." Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong. You know, I'm a Leo. I'm wrong about 4 times a year.
You know what? I don't
He said
remember.
4 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet because I don't remember that situation, Miss Cruiser. I do. We've had a lot of storms, so I don't remember that. So I'm gonna be quiet and go on mute.
But what I'm not going to do, I'm going to say this and get down. But what I'm not going to do is beef with just read my book so you can leave me off your community wall because we live way too close to be on here being some keyboard gangsters. Way too close. And you know that judge done told you don't bring your ass back down there to her court with no frivolous case. So we're not going to beef, honey. Leave me alone. Leave me
But
alone.
hold on, I still got questions, and they do. I'm gonna rewind that now. So y'all heard the pretense to the build up. So I'm just gonna rewind this little part real quick so y'all can hear it again. Put in the chat.
On the judge done told us to be on here being some. What I'm not.
I don't remember that, so I'm gonna be quiet and go on mute.
But what I'm not going to do, I'm going to say this and get down. But what I'm not going to do is beef with just read my book so you can leave me off your community wall because we live way too close to be on here being some keyboard gangsters. Way too close. And you know that judge done told you don't bring your ass back down there to her court with no frivolous case. So we're not going to beef, honey. Leave me alone.
Yeah, see, now that I'm
So let
rehearing it.
me.
Oh, sorry, J.
What,
You go ahead.
Charlie, and I'm gonna let you have it. I promise. But see, this is my problem. She said we live way too close, but she been threatening me as long as I was on probation. Once I got off probation, she threatened me because she know we don't live close. She even invited me to her cousin's church. Do y'all know that Cruiser got a cousin who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, that is the pastor of a church? Cruiser invited me to the damn church to try to meet up with her. I don't feel no empathy for her. She talking about she live way too close to just read my book for anything. Well, just read my book your age and y'all live in the same area. What's the problem? Do what you said you're gonna do. Go ahead, Charlie.
See, I was there, and when I first heard it, I said that could be misconstrued. We live so close as a thing, but then I just realized she said about court. It was almost like you gonna take me to court. I don't feel like doing that.
Let me play it on a little bit longer, so I can hear what's next. Chat too, like YouTube camera. She said, so did that mean that they picked her up, as in give her a ride, or because?
Oh yeah, did she answer that or did she not answer that? Because that's a good.
I don't think she answered it. Crickets.
I don't. Well, let's see.
What up, Miami Popo? What up, VS? Hey, Miss T Velocity.
Just say it sounded like a threat to y'all. People get caught up in court cases.
Yes, hey, Miss T Velocity. Shout out to
now you see why people get caught up in court cases. What I just said sounded like a threat to y'all. What part of what I just said sound like a threat to y'all?
She just said that sounds like a threat to
you. Just read my book, and I support you. But I
said I wasn't gonna be on here being no keyboard gangster. I can't stand when people live close and they back and forth to each other. We can go sit down and have a cup of coffee and some prayer time. We live close. What's the threat in that? We do live close. So why would we be sitting up online having going back and forth? What would we do that for? Two grown ass women, like the judge told you today, two grown ass women going back and forth on the thing. And the next thing you want to do is take me to court. Girl.
Cruiser, I heard you was at court. Was you at court today?
How was I at court? How was I at court?
Okay, so the reason why I brought this video up mainly, of course, this to let y'all know, what went down over here yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. But the reason why I brought this up today, because in the chat after this or while this was going on, I'm up here like, well, I didn't really take that as a threat. Some people's like, well, I can see why. Well, I can understand. Some people's like, no, she ain't threatening you. What is you talking about? Whatever. That's why you just lost in court now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because they literally just went to court for the same damn shit that she put on Dovey, communicating threats. The judge and them listened to it all, and they threw that bullshit out of there. And they was like, basically, don't bring your asses back up in my motherfucking courtroom. So after that, Just Read My Book asked me in the chat and said, oh, so the hood table, if that would have been said to you, how would you have took it? I was like, well, I guess it kind of depends on who said it to me. But just like I said, when the shit first hit the fan with her and Dovey, I was like, you really think Dovey gonna come down there and do something to you, girl? Like, I just laughed it off like, this shit is gonna get thrown out of court. That's exactly how I felt, the same way. Like, what Cruiser did on my panel and to Just Read My Book, I didn't see it that way. But after that, I was in somebody's chat hours later, and why was my ass blocked? By Just Read My Book.
She blocked you. You wasn't even saying nothing bad.
I said, well, goddamn. I even was going to title my show tonight. See what happens when you fuck with Cruiser or some shit like that. Cruiser got me blocked. I was going to name it something like that.
I got something to say on it. I got some words for Just Read My Book on it. Just Read My Book. I know you don't like me for your reasons, and that's cool. But the hood table ain't never did nothing to you but be respectful and like you and support you. She was just trying to smooth things over for y'all because obviously you know the hood table and how she is. She's always like that. Like if me and Jay Dunn got into our little squabble right now, which I ain't never doing it because Jesus loves me, and I ain't trying to do all that, and no. But if we did, she would do the same thing between us. If I was in the chat or something, like she would try to calm it down. You know what I'm saying? That's all the hood table always trying to do is make sure calm it down. She was like, I don't think it would. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, hood table, that's what you were doing.
I literally wouldn't take it as such. But I said, but that's just me. And I said, but if she feels that way, and y'all can go back and watch the rest of the video if you want, But I said, if she feels that way, I literally said, I can't tell her how to feel. That's what I said. And hours later, I'm in somebody else's chat and I'm up there talking to everybody. Next thing I know, the content creator, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Just Blaze. I think we were at Just Blaze. And she said, what up, hood table? What up? Just Read My Book. And I was like, why don't I see Just Read My Book? She was just in my chat like earlier. So I backed out and went under one of my other page names. And there she go in the chat. I was like, well, goddamn, I got blocked and I didn't even do anything. But you know what? It ain't like I'm upset like that. Like, why you blocked me? It was just like, fuck. Like, really? That's some petty ass bullshit, boy. I tell you.
What's going to happen? Everybody gonna block her. She's gonna block the whole sector, child. Sorry, Jay Dunn.
No, it's all right. So can y'all tell me how many people up in the chat right now?
It's only like 43. We a little small crowd tonight.
Oh, okay. Because I know whenever I got up here, T Velocity was up here. Y'all might have had 20 people.
Now, when Tiva was here, we had it was like in the 60s when Tiva was up here.
But we also just started, and somebody else that I ain't gonna name
we ain't gonna name somebody who's live, but it's other shit going on.
Also, we got stiff competition because I know damn well I bring more numbers than Tiva with her ragged ass.
You know how it goes, Jay. I don't be tripping off that type of shit. You know that.
I know, but I said it for Tiva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got
for her to jump down. Girl, you don't shake or move nothing.
I'm gonna stay out of that one, and because I respect both y'all. Little boy, I ain't getting in the middle of this chat.
Well, KC said they can see why it was perceived as a threat, and that's one thing.
Hey, KC,
I can't. it's I don't know. Like I said, I know what a threat sounds like, and I know a threat where I feel like I'm shaking in my boots. I need to go get the cops. I need to go get my pistol. That didn't come across to me like that. Only because I don't think Cruz would just run up on her like, "Oh yeah, we live there. I'm about to come on your house. I'll be there at 9 in the morning. What are you gonna do? We gonna meet outside." I don't see all that happening. And the fact that you just got a case thrown out. So I had actually made a post on my community wall, y'all. I didn't put no names in it, but I did make a post, and I'm sure some people probably know who it had to deal with. But I was just like, so now y'all just want to take people to court just to be taking people to court? And that was after my show. And hours later, I find myself blocked. And I was like, damn, I didn't even do anything. I ain't the one who made the so-called threat that you thought was a threat or nothing. So did I get blocked just because I said I didn't perceive it as a threat? Is that why I got blocked? Because I don't feel the same way
Well,
you feel?
you know that with Just Me My Book, and you know how she is, that if you disagree with one thing she like says or does, she's gonna either block you or not like you for some reason. She doesn't like me. I think she was the one that said she didn't like me because I uplift the hood or the ghetto. I'm like, but there's good parts to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's what it is to hood table. I think it's because you were trying to stay neutral and didn't take a side, and you didn't see it as a threat.
I honestly did see it as a threat. I'm from the hood. I know what a threat feels like. I didn't fought in these streets growing up. I know what a threat feels like when I hear a bitch want to get at my head, I'm pulling up.
Maybe
I
she
know what it
thought
feels like. I didn't take that as a threat, and but I did say, Charlie, you was there. I said, but if that's the way she feels, I can't tell her how to feel. I literally said that.
she may have not have heard that part and just walked away right away, didn't give you a chance to even say anything. And hopefully she hears this because you, like, I can understand her blocking me, not liking me, whatever the case may be. And she ain't blocked me. I got to give it to Just Read My Book. She hasn't, because technically we don't have a beef. You know what I'm saying? And technically you and her don't have a beef. What's between her and Cruiser should stay that way. Just like Jay Dunn and Cruiser both hit the span. Miss Tiva and Jay Dunn hit the span. And a couple other folks that have beefs, right? Does not mean that you should be put in the middle of something like that just because you may not agree or disagree, because we are grown-ups here. We can have healthy disagreements. You know what I'm saying? Like me
You
and
would
Jay,
think. You would
yeah.
think.
Well, you know, some people petty and childish, so we just got to do it. And I ain't say I say that, child, because I don't want to go to court neither. Um, I'm
Right, who
just
wants
have
to go to
all
court?
that.
I just think I made that post because I'm like, y'all literally got too much time on y'all motherfucking hands. The last place I want to be is in court. The last place I want to be is anywhere where there's a whole bunch of police with guns and jail cells,
We
and
hood.
like,
We don't like the
I'm
popo.
not going to court or calling the cop unless I think it's just fucking dire. It's an emergency. It's something super serious. Like, y'all got too much time on y'all hands. I ain't got time to be taking off of work. I'm gonna file a lawsuit every other goddamn month. I'm pressing charges. I'm like, it's crazy. It's ridiculous, and that's what a lot of people don't like about the B sector these days. And that's why, we hear people say, love me some Rick Reed, but heard him say too, don't nobody beef anymore. Don't nobody beef anymore. Like, that's why people don't beef, because they tired of people trying to drag them off down to the fucking courthouse and take them away from their kids or take them away from their money. So I just think it's crazy. Now, the fact that she did block me, I don't give a fuck. It's just I felt like, well, damn. I didn't even say, like, really? Like, okay, all right, whatever. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Keep me blocked. But I just thought that was just crazy to me. Because I'm not the one who made the so-called threats. I just said I didn't take it as a threat. So because I have my own opinion, you blocked me? That shit was just so funny to me. I was just like, what? Okay. Anyway. But that's all I
Moving
got.
right
Y'all got
along.
something to chime in on that or anything else? Because that's all I got. I just brought up everything I wanted to talk about.
So what y'all think about the 7 stars and the Just Krista beef?
What?
None of us watched it.
They done?
Jay Dunn, do you know about it, child? Because I didn't watch it.
I mean, I saw a post. I think was it K Fit? I saw a post somewhere. I don't remember where, but I think I did hear something about Seven. So Seven and Just Krista is beefing.
Yeah, they were getting it on lemons.
Oh, it may have
Um,
been after I fell asleep then.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'll have to watch it because I didn't watch it. I'm not even gonna lie. Shit, I went to bed last night. I didn't stay up for lemons, so
I had
I'm
a
gonna.
doctor's appointment this morning, so that's why I didn't do a long live this morning. I did regular content, and thank you. Shout out to Jay Dunn again. Yeah, literally,
And I know you've
missed
been
it.
busy all day on these panels, so I know we can't keep you here for long, Charlie, because you've been on your panel, you've been on several other people panels. You've been
I've been ever, and then I was supposed to be on another one, child, but there was two going at one time. You know me, I am not rude. I am not dropping from one to go to another when we're in the middle of a conversation. And I'm like, I want to be everywhere, but I'm only one person.
or be on two panels at one time like some people do.
I wouldn't do that because I got the ADHD, child. I be I be over there. I be done said something to this one that I was meaning to say to the other one, and
Oh no, that reminds me,
confusing folks.
Charlie. That reminds me. I was modding for you this morning, right? And then I also mod for Carrie. So when Carrie was live tonight, why I went to your page and grabbed your Cash App
and put it in hers.
and I placed it in Carrie's chat, but I didn't hit send because it hit me that quick. I'm literally up here watching Very Carrie and went to your page.
Oh, you remember that time I did VS for
I was
years on
like,
accident?
I'm
You
doing
remember that time I deleted that? I was like, oops, I'm sorry, hood table. I was
I was seconds. I was literally seconds from hitting that send. And I was like, oh fuck. And so then I ran to Carrie's main page because Carrie don't have her Cash App on her thing. I always have to go to her about section on her main page of her YouTube channel to grab the Cash App. So that's what I was doing. And just that quick, I forgot. I'm not in Charlie's chat. That would have been fucked up because the thing about it is you can delete it very quickly on YouTube, but it still stays in the
it stays in
StreamYard
the stream. I
unless
remember I
Carrie
had to do that
deletes. Yeah,
apologizing.
yeah.
Remember I told you I deleted it, but I accidentally posted something in your chat because I was moderating for two
Girl,
people at
that would have
once.
been content tomorrow morning. The hood table to put Charlie. Yeah, she support Charlie more. Charlie got her new channel, her new morning show. The hood
Me and
table.
Terry would have laughed about that.
Dirty ass bitches.
The hood table. She's supposed to do her karaoke tomorrow. And we're gonna do it about Scrubs.
Who, Carrie?
Mm-hmm.
Jay Dunn, is you coming? Oh, I heard Happy Life singing. Jay Dunn, is you coming?
Girl, so typically when Carrie do the karaoke, I do come over there. And speaking of that, so Charlie, did you see my live that I did earlier today?
No, I gotta go back and actually catch your replay, boo, because I was at the doctor's office when you went live. I had to go, and then we went out to eat, and then I had to go
No,
to
girl,
school.
I went live after like 4:30. Stop.
Yeah, I didn't get home to 5. No, for real. I was at
I'm on
Walmart at
East
that
Coast
time.
time.
Oh, 5 East Coast time? No, then I was on Very Curious. I'm sorry. I missed you.
Oh, what? Well, no, I was just saying I sung Patsy Cline.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna go back over there and watch it because I love what you said.
Patsy Cline. What?
Which one? Which one?
Walking After Midnight, and I had Shaquem feet up there. Y'all know his feet look like he was walking after midnight.
No, Jay Dunn, your page was where I saw the pictures. When you posted that picture up there with him laying on his stomach on that rug, and those feet was like, girl, Jay Dunn, I said this can't be
It's
be
on
real.
Don Dada, right?
Cause ain't no way I would ever have my feet looking like that in a hotel room with a whole bunch of strangers in Vegas or anywhere. Like, don't you got some pride? Like Jay Dunn, the Footz. I said, no, that can't be his feet. That can't be.
That is his feet. Let me
I
took them pictures.
know. I
And so
know.
I saw Pat decline only because uh, well, I was about to call you Carrie. Damn, Charlie. She always singing country songs, and she don't think people be hip to what she be over there singing. I told her I know Patsy because she had sung a Patsy Cline over there up on her channel. I said I know Patsy, so I had to come through with some Patsy.
Well, I heard that Charlie sang at Shakim's second homegoing today. Did you sing Amazing Grace,
Yes,
Charlie?
child, I
I
did.
heard her.
And I came on camera, child, because I wanted to prove I had on. Okay, I couldn't stand up because let me. I'm gonna snitch on
They
myself.
said you had on all white and shit.
I did. I have a white, like, it's an under thing, an undershirt that's lacy and stuff. So I couldn't stand up because then it'd be showing too much. I mean, it covered the tatas. You know what I'm saying? It covered that. But what I'm saying is, like, from the stomach down, it's showing everything. So I'm like, I can't stand up for nobody to see nothing. And then I had a little white lacy overlay. I was like, I'm gonna look like I'm going to heaven, child.
I have to go over there and watch that because I swear I did not catch that. But how many lives this motherfucker got?
I'm gonna say this, even if they get cool tomorrow, I just wanted to have a little fun, and to me that was fun. I was being messy.
Child.
And I want to say this too, why I got Charlie up here. So, Charlie, the only reason why I gave that constructive criticism about the child, and this is all jokes aside, nothing funny. I think that that's nervousness. That's the reason why the first time that you came live, you said it so much because you were nervous. I know when I first started going live, like when the live feature happened, and I think I started going live in like 2018. I would repeat myself regularly. Where I would repeat stuff 2 times, but it's almost like you trying to fill in the dead air because you're nervous that you ain't gonna have content that's gonna provide the entire hour or 2 hours or however long you're gonna be on there. So I don't want you to think that I was coming at you any type of way, but I felt like it was a nervous thing
It
where
is.
you, yeah, and when you learn that that's what you do when you nervous and you try to alleviate it, then you can kind of calm down because now I be freestyling all types of stuff up on my thing. But I promise you, when I first came, people used to make fun and say that I repeated myself all the time because that's what I did. Because that was like my nervous thing. And so now I try to make sure I don't repeat myself because I'm aware of it.
It's
That's
also for
really
me.
good advice because
It
Charlie, I would just want to say too, I do TV show reviews, right? And I've been doing it for like 7 years on different channels. But I didn't realize I was doing shit like that too in my TV show reviews. Like, you know how you do a essay or something? Because when people do TV show reviews, most of us will watch it, then we take notes, and then we'll put it all nice and neat so we can flow easily through the TV show review. You can tell who done put their shit together, who's just up there, what's her name? Yeah, you know what I mean? But I had always was saying stuff like but, or I was using like the same adjectives or the same synonyms so I started looking up another word for but, another word for and, another word for this, another word for that. So I literally do that when I do my shows now. I go straight there and try to, if I'm using too many words, I'll be like, okay, I got to find some new words. So you got to find some new words. So that's some really good advice from Jay Dunn. Yeah, go ahead.
and I took it to heart because here's the thing, that is something I do. Also, I'm bad about saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's another one for me that I've tried to break over the years. It's just, you have your nervous tics and stuff. And when a lot of people don't understand, I talk like this when I'm normal, right? When I'm like chilling. But when I get overly animated, like real hype and stuff, I do change a little bit. It's just that's who I am when I'm overly like extremely excited or extremely nervous or like because I have ADHD, right? So when my energy levels rise too much and I can't get rid of it, I get really animated, like almost like a crackhead. At
Well,
least
you're
I
doing
admit
great.
it.
I just want to say you're doing great. I know a lot of people are assuming there was a certain reason for why you're going live. And yeah, we all know VS was out there. Hey, so who want to take that spot? Who want to take that spot? Who want to take that spot? Shit, if I wasn't working around that time, usually, I probably would have took the time. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But I know that you're not doing it from a malicious or because somebody else isn't there right now or because you're trying to go over somebody else. I know that. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. It's really hard. Jay Dunn is a content creator. She knows when you first start, it's really hard to hold a panel and try to keep people entertained at the same time and keep it flowing so there's no gaps in the shows and things like that. So just keep what you're doing. You are doing great. Like you're really doing great. And I think, are you almost at the 1K? Are you almost there?
I'm at 992.
Okay, so probably by tomorrow we're gonna share, like we always do, we're gonna share the live out. And hopefully Charlie, tomorrow, I think I can join you tomorrow because I don't think I gotta start work till later in the day tomorrow. But I'll probably be able to join you if you want me to in the morning.
Oh, just
I
send
do. Me just send me because I don't see everything. So just send me little footnotes or something. But yeah, we're gonna try to get you to that 1K definitely tomorrow during the show. Yeah.
And can I ask y'all, content creators, because I don't know about this in the YouTube studios, when does your watch hours update?
When do they update?
Yeah.
Like
it shows me in one thing I have like 900 and something, and in another thing it says 200 and something. Like the monetization part hasn't updated itself.
900 and 200.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that it typically takes like 24 hours for you to see something different.
Okay.
But so are you looking at your money like, because I guess I'm having a hard time understanding. So have you been monetized before?
No, never.
Okay, so this your first time. So I would say that it will probably update, every 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
say,
they
every 2
trying to
days or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because they trying to track who all is looking.
Because right now, like on if you look at, you look at your analytics versus the other thing, the analytics say, I'm actually on it right now. The analytics say, well, I was just looking at it earlier and it said 900 something. Now it says 628. Maybe that one went through.
It might be going by. Are you looking at this month or the whole year or the last 28 days? Because if you're looking at if you got it on the last 28 days, that's always going to fluctuate.
That may be what it is. I may be looking at the analytics.
Yeah, like over on the right, you can choose like last 28 days, last 90 days, last 12 months, or lifetime, which means basically from the time you first created your channel.
That's from the last 28 days.
Yeah, that's always gonna be different then, because if you're not going live like a lot, then your number's gonna like last month. Okay, I'm gonna just say I ain't been going live that much this month. So like your money might say one day it might say you got $600 something in the bucket, and then the next few days, like 3, 4, 5 days later, it'll say 475. You be like, damn, how I lose money? Because it's going by the last 28 days. So some of them days is falling off. You get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like over here, what's going on with this?
Yeah. I'm like, hold up, man. You just told me I made this amount of money. But no, yeah. So I would just go by that where the monetization is, where you got a notification, right? Where it says, let me know when I reach. Do you have that set? Let me know when I reach my 1K. Let me know when I reach my 4,000 hours. Do you have that set?
Yeah, I think so, because there's no button to press. I don't.
Yeah, because they'll let you know as soon as you hit that 1K. As soon as you get them out, they'll send you that email. Sure will.
See, I don't be knowing that stuff. I ain't never dealt with that before in my whole life.
I just say this: go live as much as you can. If you can get more shows in throughout the day. Jada, remember how we used to have watch parties back in the day? Like everybody was playing each other's playlists, and we had people on TV.
I still do that even to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of the times people don't realize it, and that's why I keep my circle very small because I'll put somebody on my TV and go to bed. It's
Yep.
funny because a lot of the times people get offended, like, "Oh, so you saying I'm boring?" No, I ain't saying you're boring. I'm saying that I'm giving you the watch hours. I'm going to bed. Like once I
Yep.
get off here, I might put you on the repeat hood table.
Hmm.
Go back from the beginning and go to bed. That don't mean I think that the show was boring. That just mean okay. Well, when I wake up to pee, then I'll go see somebody else who lied.
Do you know how many times I put somebody on play and I know I'm about to go to sleep? But
Yeah, I do
it's
that too.
like soothing sometimes to listen to the content, and you be like up there like yeah, you be dozing off. Then you might snap back. What the fuck happened? And every time I'd have rewound a video like 50, 11 times because I kept dozing off, and I would wake up and rewind it all the way back. Then I fall asleep again. I do it all over again. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, back in the day, we used to do that. Man, the support back
That's
in the
what
day.
you had to do.
Yep.
And so I think that's me because I'm still going through the old school thing where people doing things differently now. But I just pick somebody and okay, I'm about to go to bed. I know this person live right now, so I'm just gonna put them on. Whether I put you on mute or whether I put you on the very softest volume on my TV, you getting played. Even if you be on there, cause like Lemon, I do that with him all the time.
Same.
Lemon be on there for like
Yep.
10 hours,
Hmm.
and I just have him playing in the TV. I
Yep.
can't hear shit until I wake up.
Yep. I be having lemon play. My laptop be on my nightstand, or not my nightstand. I got a nightstand. Of course, most people do, but I have like those trays, those like eating trays. The
Mhm.
wooden ones. You fold them out. If got
Mhm.
too many people at your house and they can't got no room at the table, you be like, here you go, use this. I got one of those that I have on the side of my bed to hold my laptop and shit. And yeah, I be putting it right there. And Lemon come on at night, and I might hear the first hour, and that's it. But at least he getting the click and the view and the airtime. But Charlie, come live as much as you can. I know we all got busy lives, lives be lifing, but to get them hours, come
It's
live
gonna,
as much as you can.
yeah,
Have a
them
watch
hours.
party.
Whew,
Shit, we
they
used to do
won't.
watch parties all the time. Shit, I remember one time I tried to get to my hours on my main channel, and we literally stayed live almost 8 hours till we got the watch hours. So yeah, I mean, I ain't saying you gotta do that, but I'm just saying, just continue going live as much as you can, and you'll get there.
Ooh, Chad, I'm gonna tell you something. What they want nowadays, I don't know if they did it back in the day, but ooh, 4,000 watch hours, that's a lot.
Yeah, happy life. Go ahead and sub. Everybody in the chat, if you are not sub to Charlie, sending love, please hit that link. I just dropped her link in the chat. We are trying to get her to 1K. She's so close. She literally needed a handful.
Yeah, here, let's go back up here to the top, to dashboard.
Yeah, you
It,
only need 8 people
yeah,
to go.
yeah, I only need the 8.
You know what? Fuck this shit. Hold up. I got 511 more channels. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's
The hood
see.
table, like, I'm gonna do it myself.
I,
Watch.
I, I, I don't even be thinking about that shit most of the time that I got all these channels. So, okay, now you got 993. Now you got 994. Let me how many more channels I got down here. Because I ain't logged into
Oh,
all.
yeah, that's a smart idea.
Now you got
I'm
995.
gonna use all my channels.
I'm just not logged into all of them. So the ones I'm logged into, I just subscribe to all of them. So now you're at 995. So 996. You need 4 more.
I need FOMO, child. FOMO.
Yeah, I know you got some other channels.
Well, I'm already subscribed to her with my channels because she
But
a
both
member.
of them? Okay.
And I've been
Yeah, she a member.
subbing to Jay Dunn since forever. And when she got to Dunn Dada, I didn't know it at first. I was like, "What? Jay Dunn got another channel already?" Because you had the
Yeah.
backup, the main, and you didn't you lose like one or two of them or something?
No, the only one that I lost was the channel that I had with my friend.
Oh,
So I did. I lost that one, but all of my other channels, no, I still got them. And that's the thing. Once once Charlie became a member to me, I deliberately went through every channel that I had and put my subscription there because I'm a firm believer in if somebody is sewing into me monthly, then I need to go every channel that I got, whether I use it or whether I don't, to subscribe to that person.
Hold on, I'm on my phone now. I'm logged into all of my channels on my phone. Hold on, let's see. Because right now, thank you, sexy toy lady.
I had to renew J Dunn. Ooh, don't beat me over the head, child. I knew I needed to check that. But we renewed now. We renewed. Don't beat me. Don't beat me, child.
Girl, no, you don't. No, you was a member because it came from the right place, so that's fine. You don't have to keep renewing.
You know that I kids. I be trying to support. And speaking of which, I ain't
You
doing
should be at
something.
997 now. Ew. Hold up, wait a minute.
Come on. Let's keep it going.
Yes, I got too many damn channels.
I ain't did that one yet.
Oh, Charlie become a new member. Shout out Charlie for becoming a new member.
I ain't did that one yet. I knew I needed to or get my bus thing. One of the two. No, it's because I always support you, the Hood Tab. I love you to death. You one of the sweetest, kindest humans I think I've ever met in my life.
Oh, I'm sweeter than Jay Dunn. Oh,
Jay Dunn's scary.
But
Tell the truth, but she is
thank
a sweetheart. But
you.
don't
honestly, I
tell
was
her I said that.
thinking, you ain't all that sweet, Hood Table. I don't know why you really trying to big yourself
I
up, giving yourself
am.
a pat on the back. Girl, please. Girl,
I
please.
am really okay. So I can have my moments because the person I am online is definitely not the person I am offline. So I'm a lot nicer online, actually. Like really,
Oh, you
truly.
nicer.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well,
I,
let
I
I
me
like
meet
tell
that
you
her.
all
dance
the time. I
video
tell
you
you all the
posted.
time. I don't want my channel to be one of those channels where I'm constantly fighting and arguing and all that kind of shit. So yeah, a lot of times I be holding shit in, and then sometimes I just can't hold it in no more, and I just be like, "Fuck."
Well, girl, I want to meet that nice person. Where's she at?
I am really nice. So Jada, you gonna sit here and tell me that I'm not nice for real?
You know Jay Dunn messing with you.
Hey,
You offended?
yeah, because I be thinking I'm really nice. Like what?
I am messing with you. I'm messing with you.
See,
I'm like,
Jay Dunn don't like to admit, but she a sweetheart too. She just
yeah,
don't
hurt
want
my
nobody to know
feelings.
that. She a grown man, she a grown man. She don't want nobody to know that.
Oh, Jada done hurt my feelings. I'm over here like butthurt.
Grown man.
You ain't never heard Jay Dunn say she a grown man, and that's why they call
No,
her
she
Jay.
a
Well,
grown
hold
ass.
on.
Hmm.
See, and this is where he needs to learn to be quiet. I'm more man than you, Happy Life.
I'm not sure about that, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm definitely sure about that. Now, again, you need to be quiet. I already told you, be quiet. Don't talk to me up here.
I'm talking to Charlie though. I'm talking to
Charlie,
Charlie.
guess what, Charlie?
What?
With me and all
She
my
at
100
1K.
channels, you at 1K, bitch.
Oh shit!
I still got
Okay.
5 more channels I could subscribe from.
Child, how many
Subscribe,
channels you got?
subscribe with them because this one thing that I learned early on that once you get to the 1K, then people will start trying to take their subscription away to take
Oh
you from.
yeah, that's
So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
use them five to go ahead and get over the threshold. That way,
Okay, hold on. All right,
if
so now
anybody want
see.
to be spiteful and take it back, then she's still gonna be covered.
All right, now you at 1001. Let's see, I got like FOMO.
Let's get Charlie to 2,000.
Child, I can't believe I got this many damn channels. This is, you know what?
And the fact that you remember all your logins. See, I
See,
be done forgot
I
10
be
of them.
telling y'all I got a lot of channels. Okay, you at 1002.
Hood tables like I got 1,000
Oh, I got
channels.
some more. I got some more. I got like two more. Okay. You should be at 1,000 at least five by the time I finish.
It says 1002 right now, but you know how that goes. It ain't up. You gotta,
Yeah, you gotta keep refreshing it.
yeah. I'm 1003 now.
Okay, all right, yeah, you gotta keep yeah, okay. So let me see. One more. Okay, my cake channel. Okay. Yeah, you should be at 1,005.
But I think you
Subscribe.
should be good. I think she should be good right
Yeah,
now,
you
Hood
good.
Table.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be good, Charlie. Let me refresh
You
on my
just gotta give her a little bit of a cushion.
yeah. Okay. It won't give me the exact number. It just says
It's saying
1K on your computer.
1004, but that
Okay.
it took a minute for the other one to count, so it may take a minute for that fifth one to count.
Okay.
But thank y'all so much. Like y'all don't
That
know.
might be it.
Make,
Yeah.
make me cry still.
We got
Girl,
to
you
okay.
you better stop all that damn crying.
J Dun got me a couple
Oh,
times for that, especially on my birthday stream, child. And speaking with J Dun, boo, I was sick. Don't beat me. I missed Joe's, and I was so sad about it because I went back to look and I was like,
hold up! I got one more channel. Hold up.
I
One more.
was sick. I was sick, like really bad for 2 weeks after my birthday. Like no bad, no crap. My ears was draining. I actually had the doctor look at them today to make sure they was okay because it was bad.
All right,
No,
Charlie.
that's
You at
fine, Charlie.
1,005 yet?
Okay, let me go over here and refresh.
I just my last channel. I just hit you up.
Yep, 1005.
All right, I told you I can get you to 1,005. Shit, I got a whole bunch of channels. I ain't lying.
I didn't know you had that many channels. I'm
I've been
subscribed,
telling.
I
I've been
think
trying. Hey, I
4
always
or
say
5.
you always should have a backup to the backups to the backups. Okay, and they're not troll pages; they're actual channels with content on them. So yeah, I just don't give them all out.
I can
Well, and
understand
see,
that.
that's the thing with me too, Hood Table, because they always saying that my channels be troll channels. How my channel a troll channel when it got done in the name?
Yeah, that's not a troll channel. Not at all. Not at all.
What is the last done, done data, J done, done.
Mhm.
All of
Mhm.
my channels have done, and they have my picture.
Child, I got a lot of channels, but they all got content on them, and some of them I just don't want to merge over here like that. So you know how it is. You got to keep something to
Hmm.
yourself. So
No,
yeah.
I understand.
They saying congratulations in the chat, Charlie.
Thank you so much. Thank you, big man. Yeah, the hood tab, we do gotta get together and we gotta set up that court date for Happy Life and Big Man. And
Now hold up, what's going on with Happy Life and Big Man?
well, I don't know why they beefing, child, but they beefing.
So y'all want to have real court? Like y'all want to plead y'all cases to each other? We can do this.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
J
thought
Dunn,
it
could
was
you
a
give
good
me a black
show.
robe, J Dunn, please? I
She
need a
be the
black.
Yeah.
judge, Judge J
Well,
Dunn.
well, I
All
would
right.
do it, but I just want Happy Life to know that Big Man is B sector.
I'm aware. I'm his attorney though. I'm his attorney. So J Dunn, you can be the
Right.
judge. I'll be his attorney, and you gonna be who gonna be Big Man attorney?
I'm Big Man's attorney.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. There we
Hold
go.
up. So you gonna be Happy Life attorney?
Yep.
Hell
Oh, so
yeah.
you already about to lose.
I Jada, you shouldn't have said that out loud.
How come? How come? How's she gonna lose?
Because we don't know you, fool. She don't know you either. She must
Mm.
have took this. She must have took this case on pro bono.
Man, big man is too slow. He can't keep
Oh
up with
my
me.
God, it's a
He
community.
ain't smarter than you.
Jada, you know how
Oh,
the
oh
community
yeah,
is
he is.
sometimes.
He's
You know how the
slow.
community is sometimes. We gotta take one for the community. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the doing it for the
Well,
low low.
well, let me even stop, especially if I'm gonna be the judge, because I don't need to be calling the man slow.
Big Man
All
gives us all the
all I
all the
ask
fruit
you to
snaps.
do, J Dunn, is to be fair and balanced.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna balance on my one tippy toe.
Can he be the
You know
judge?
what? On that note, let's get the hell out of here. All right, y'all. We've been on here 2 hours. I'm about to get my ass out of here. Congratulations,
Thank you,
Charlie.
boo. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do a congratulatory thing in the morning and do like a
Yes.
little, thing.
Definitely, definitely. And keep those subs coming. Keep that content coming. I love it when more people start doing commentary in the sector because we like who we like, but it's just like cable TV. We used to have 3, 6, and 7. Then cable came out. It's like to have more options and see different personalities and points of views. I like it.
Mhm.
I've mentioned a lot of people who should have a channel, but you can't force people to have channels. A lot of people don't want to deal with the fuck shit, but it's a lot of people in this sector that I think could have some great channels. But anyway, that's all I got.
Well, before I dropped off, I like to shout out my best friends throughout the sector who is telling me like it is, don't sugarcoat nothing, and also shows me love. So I want to shout out the hood table, Charlie, Cor,
And Jay Dunn.
That's why the Lord had told him to shut up.
and I'm
Arrow
out.
went out.
Jay Dunn, you a man.
The Lord said, "Shut up."
And I did not drop him off. I swear I did.
Jesus
The
said no,
Lord Jesus
child.
said no.
The Lord said, before you get on this application line like that, He had to
Oh,
go ahead and remove you. He removed you. You
I
know
am
how they
crying
say,
for
let Him move
real.
you. Let Him move you. The Lord
Look,
also have to remove you. He had to remove you.
I got real tears in my eyes. That shit was so funny. I said, and Jay Dunn. And then that's when the mic just. Oh my God. You know what? I'm out of here, ladies. I love you guys.
We love you
Okay,
too.
bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That
drop
was
the
so
hood table.
funny.
Let you do your outro, baby. Love
Oh
you.
my God. Okay, love you too. I'll see you in the morning.
All right, bye,
Oh my
girl.
God. Okay, Happy Life said I dropped because I felt like that was funny, Happy Life. But anyway, y'all, thank you for joining us tonight. I know it's a lot of people who've been live while we were live, and I know you can be anywhere you want to be, but you guys who came through tonight and chill with us tonight, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Happy Life said he said his piece and dropped down. He said that's how you do it. You just drop the mic on them, right? Happy Life. But yes, please make sure if you didn't already on the way in, please make sure that you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you happen to be new here. Or if you want to, you can also join the membership. Yes, we do have memberships. And also, of course, if you want to donate to the commentary, $ the Hood Table 402 is our cash app. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.